Hello everyone, I am Tobias, and we are back with another quest guide. Today we're doing Mourning's End Part 2, which is the follow-up quest to Mourning's End Part 1. Okay, so for requirements you need to finish Mourning's End Part 1, and that's pretty much what it is. You will need to bring with you the full mourning gear, the gas mask, mourner cloak, mourner top, mourner trousers, mourner boots, and mourner gloves. You also need with you one death talisman or tiara. You can also use the catalytic talisman, one chisel, and one rope. For optional stuff, being combo level greater than 65 is advised. You will have to spend a lot of your time during this quest running around inside of a temple pyramid, the temple light pyramid thing. There's 3 different layers with a bunch of like shadow monsters that can deal up to 12 HP damage, something like that. However, they all use melee, so it's advised to have protection prayers, specifically with that for melee. That is your friend for this quest. Unless you want to do multiple different trips back to and from the bank to resupply for food, which I'm not gonna do. So yeah. Fun fact: if you have an agility level greater than 91, you will never fail any of the obstacles in this in this temple. There's like there's one really irritating cliff obstacle in which you have to shimmy your way across the cliff. You may fail out like 3 or 4 times, but other than that, everything else is pretty straightforward. That's the only really irritating obstacle. So the agility, that's a soft recommendation. It's not too hard. If you have it, it's nice. If not, then it is what it is. As I was saying, Protect Familia is your best friend. So bring your best prayer gear. You can use the Sunfire Fanatic helm, Sunfire Fanatic set. These the items, which is I think the best prayer armor. So these three items alone gives you about 24 prayer bonus. And you can also, if you can also use the Dragon Bow necklace. Dragon Bow necklace gives you 12 prayer bonus. It's huge. You can also, for weapons, you can bring some kind of god crozier, like an ancient crozier, kind of I think a magic weapon. Gives you 6 bonus prayer, and also the Holy Book that gives you another 5 bonus prayer, and also the Ring of Suffering can give you another 2 bonus prayer. So right now, if I were to fully equip my prayer gear, I have about 50 plus prayer, which is a lot. That to use Protect from melee would it see here for a moment? Let's just do it. That means I can use Protect from melee for 10 minutes before I drain fully down. So that's insane. Yeah, it's very very good. And also yeah, so that's what you can do. If you can't buy this or don't have access to this skill-wise, you can use the God Material set, for example. Let me just kind of show you on G. So you know what I'm talking about. So you can use like the Ancient Material set. Is there a set for this? Is it not Ancient? You probably have to buy like the different pieces for it. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta buy the different pieces for this. For example, the ancient material. I think the ancient robes, the ancient top. That's part of the material set. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's your other option. If you can't use this crozier, you can also use the Dragon Mace. Dragon Mace gives you plus 5 prayer. And also you can use the God High Shield if you can't have the Holy Book, which is God High Shield gives you see -4. That's God DI shield gives you +1, so that's pretty good. That's just still. If you use the material set plus the Dragon Mace and God DI shield, that should still give you like I think probably still give you like 35 or something prayer bonus, which is still pretty good, So definitely for sure, prayer gear items are your best friend, plus protect from melee. Food like 6 summer pies or more. Prayer potions for sure, like 4 or more. You might want to use more prayer potions than food because as I said, besides the shimmying wall obstacle, everything else is pretty straightforward, and you only have to do that like twice throughout the entire thing. So it might not even be worth having 2 summer pies as opposed to having 2 more prayer potions. Free inventory slot 4 more at the start. Teleport to Letia, which is the Elven Resistance, I guess, stronghold. Three times you can use Teleport Crystal. This guy's crazy. You can also use and also a way to travel to Western Unit twice, like using Western Unit Teleport tablets. Alright, so before I start this quest, to show you what we have to do during this quest, the majority of this quest you will be spending your time in this temple light, which has 3 different layers, 3 different levels, and you have to do about 6 different light puzzles. Yeah. And the temple has a bunch of shadow monsters that use melee up to like 12 HP. Yeah, that is exactly what we have to do for this quest. So make sure just so you're aware what we have to kind of deal with. So this quest can be done in one inventory. The main crux, the main kind of like helping hand for you will be your prayer items and protect from melee, because as I said, the monsters inside the entire temple light you use melee, so make sure you have some good compatible melee gear. For example, Sunfire gear, Sunfire set plus a Dragon Bow necklace plus Ring of Suffering plus Holy Book plus Holy Blessing plus Ancient Corsair, some kind of God Corsair, that gives you a plus 50 prayer bonus. And if I were to use protect from melee, just do this now. If I were to use protect from melee, I have 10 minutes of protect from melee until that goes down to 0. That's insane. So make sure you have something comparable. If you can't access this higher prayer gear, you can also just compensate by bringing more prayer potions. For example, swap out 2 summer pies for 2 more prayer potions. The summer pies are to help you restore some HP from some obstacles inside the temple lights. There's only one obstacle that's really annoying, which is the wall shimmy, which you only have to do like twice anyway. So honestly, you're better off having more prayer potions than summer pies. If you want to do this in one shot, which is what I plan to do. So with that all in mind, make sure you have everything. And then let's go to Letia. I'm going to use my Teleport Crystal. And then head away into the East building here. The East building, and then talk to Erwin. Hello Erwin, what are we going to do about the temple light? Alright dude, first we need to figure out how close our worth is to fighting it. Then return to the Mourning. So return to the Mourning HQ and figure that out for me. Once you see what they have discovered, let me know. Okay, start the quest. I'll head over there right now, my man. Thank you, my friend. Do not forget your disguise. So bring your full Mourning gear, the gas mask, cloak, top, bottom, boots, and gloves. And once you're ready, head your way to what's you doing teleport tablets. And then head back to the HQ in the north west north east area. Alrighty. And then we're going to climb down to the basement. Over here. Make sure you have the entire outfit equipped. Otherwise you cannot enter. Then climb down. And then talk to SO. No, it's SO here. This guy. Do you have the key into the mines? The guard has returned. Yes, here. You can take over his position for now. Thank you. I'm always losing keys. Don't worry, I have plenty of spares. So you mentioned a task for me inside the mines. Correct? One of our dig teams has gone missing while searching for the temple. Please find out what happened to them. Easy enough. You say that's easy, but there's beasts in there. Good luck, man. I'll be on my guard. Here's the key. Thank you. If you lose the key, just asking for another one. Enter the mines here. Head way west to take the north route here, and then take the southwest route. Use protect from melee to not take damage from these dark beasts. I think they can deal up to like 16 HP or something like that. Continue way all the way down. And then once you got there's a temple of light right there. This is what we have to kind of do. Whoa, there's a dig team. Pretty easy enough. I better let Erwin know before the mourners find out what happened. Oh my god, the entire thing is destroyed. Wow. Alright, let me just get a screenshot of what I'm doing here. So first, let me just quickly get a screenshot. That is a pretty nice screenshot if I zoom out a bit more. I think that's perfect, yeah. That's a perfect screenshot. Alright, so search this guard north. These shadows are level, these shadows use melee. And they attack you. So you can use attack from melee to also mitigate their attacks, like I'm doing here. Quickly search this body for a journal. And then read it. And just click over here. Leave me alone. And then read through the journal. This is Erden's journal. Alright, so that was a very long diary. That guy was busy. Okay, so now enter into the temple. Alright, so you have to like go to here. Over here. Alright, and then head upstairs, right in the center right there. And then climb up south. This is an entire maze basically. Climb up south, there's a ladder like right here. Alright, and then we're going to see if I want head to this dark crystal thing. So head across this staircase. Alright, so if you notice at the ground floor there was a white crystal. Now there's a dark crystal here. So something happened here. Head way over here to this dark crystal. Use a chisel on it. Bing. Alright, so you get yourself a blackened crystal. And now return to Erwin. Use the teleport seed. Alright. What is the news? I found the entrance to the temple. The dig site discovered it, however they're dead. So the other mourners don't seem to have noticed. No, this is not good. We're running short on time. So what do? I did some research while you were gone. Apparently the temple was built by safeguards to prevent the temple was built with safeguards to prevent everyone except Saren's chosen people to enter inside. If there are shadows roaming outside, it means those safeguards have long since decayed. So they're weakened. I believe we can still reinforce the security protocols. How? The temple guards an ancient altar, one with power to over life and death. The death rune altar. I suspect this altar is why Lord Iworth is so keen to access the temple. He wants to use the death rune altar to summon the Dark Lord Zamrock. Indeed. We need to restore the temple's security protocols before he does. First, you need to return to the temple and find a crystal that's powering the safeguards. As they are no longer working, I suspect the crystal to be black. Bring me a sample of this crystal, we will then determine our next steps. Is this it? Given the blackened crystal? Oh, well, you have thought ahead of time, thanks. Yep, I found it. With this, a good crystal chanter should be able to make a replacement. I shall summon Elunid. Thank you for responding to my commands. Anytime, Erwin. Please restore this crystal. Hand it over. Let's see here. Oh, good as new. No problemo. I better take off now. So what do I do with this crystal? You will first need to take the newly formed crystal to the end of the temple. And then place it on a dark altar itself, and which will imbue the crystal with the magic power needed to safeguard the temple once more. Doesn't sound too bad. It should be quite simple, except that the entire temple has a bunch of puzzles you have to solve. Yep, good luck, man. All right. So now we have to solve a bunch of light puzzles. There's like 6 in total. You can do this in one shot. You will need 3 or more inventory freed up initially. I advise conserving food for the obstacles. There's one really annoying obstacle, which is the cliff shimmying obstacle. You may fail it 4 or 5 times before you actually can cross it. Other than that, everything else is pretty straightforward. You only have to do the obstacle twice. So you might be a bit better off having more prayer potion than summer pies. You don't want to bring too much because the last puzzle will require. The last puzzle we have to do requires 18 free inventory slots. So yeah, I guess you can drop some stuff and kind of just move back and forth really quickly to kind of pick it up, but that's up to you what you choose to do there. Oh, and if you lose this newly made crystal, talk to him again for another one. Alrighty, so let me get back to the temple, and then I'll show you what we have to do for the first light puzzle. Alright, and here we are back at the temple. So for the first puzzle, which is to get the chest number 1, I just call it chest number 1. That's just my connotation anyway. So we there's 3 levels to the temple, as I said. There's the middle floor, the ground floor, and the top floor. Chest number 1 is on the middle floor. So this is what it looks like pretty much. There's a bunch of mirrors and light crystals to use. So let's get straight into it. Head back inside. Use the attack melee throughout the entire journey here. Back in temple, and then upstairs here. We're going to make a drop off. We're going to go southwest over here and drop this rope off. There we are inside here. This is a safe zone. You won't be attacked by anyone, so you can pause here. Use the rope on this rock. We'll use this in chest 4 section, I think. Chest 4, chest 5 section. So let's just leave it there. Also, you can drop the new key now because you don't need this, which gives you one more free inventory slot. I don't intend on resupplying, so we're doing this entire thing in one shot. Alright, so let's just get that away. So now let's get to business and actually do chest number 1. Hey, away, all the way. See, I need to climb up. Actually, no, I'm serious. This is the crystal dispenser. This is when you pull this crystal dispenser, it resets the entire thing, entire light puzzle. So whatever you have basically gets resets, and it also gives you all the items as well. So pull it to reset the entire room, entire temple, and then take everything. So you should have 4 mirrors and 1 yellow crystal for the first chest. All right, so let's get to it. Put 1 mirror here, and make sure it's like make sure it's oriented like this, so it should be shining that way. If these guys harass you too much, try to move to the other side, so they don't interfere with you rotating the mirror. There's 1 down. Head up there. That should go to the west. There we are. Nope. No, there we are. And then put another mirror, and that should go to the south. Here. There we are. You can also hit number 1 on your keyboard to kind of cycle through the rotation and go. And put the yellow crystal right there. And then put the mirror here, which should then turn to the other side. Alright, so this is the most annoying obstacle in the entire pyramid, this wall support shimmy. If you fall, you have to go back up to the second floor, the middle floor. There we go, just like that. Alright, finally I got 2 here. It took a very long time. That's the worst obstacle. You have to do this 1 more time, I think, so it's not too bad. Here's what it is. Once you pass through this barrier, open this chest, and you get your 2 mirrors and 1 cyan crystal. And then head back out. Alright, so that was the first chest. Okay, so the second chest is also on the middle floor. It's a similar setup. Yeah, mirror 1 and 2 hasn't changed. You have to take out mirror 4, also the crystal here, and then move them up here. So, that's about it. So let's see here. We're actually going to reset the entire room. So start fresh again. I'm probably gonna fall, huh? So now we have. So once we pull the lever again, we'll have 6 mirrors plus 2 crystals. So we need 8 free inventory slots. Make sure you have 8 or more free inventory slots to actually get everything. Otherwise, you have to go. You have to do it piecewise, so it's kind of irritating. Alright, so let's reset the entire room. Alright, come back to me, everyone. Oh shoot, no. Alright, pull lever. Yes, pull lever. And then take everything. You can see we have 8 in total right now. So put it here, and put it here. Okay. So let's get straight to it. This goes here, shine to the north. Wrong area. Area shine to the north. It shines to the west here. Yep. Oh damn, man. Come on. There we are. Put the blue crystal right there. And then put the thing here to shine at north. I'll move to the other side to avoid these dudes. Oh my god, come on, man. There we are. Another mirror here to shine it to the east. There we are. Yellow crystal there. And there we go. That should open chest number 2 for us, which gives us 2 mirrors. Alright, and there's no shadow. Okay, no shadow. Okay. Alright, 2 down. Alright, so chest number 3 is more involved. There's a top level component, middle level component, and also a bottom level component. So let's pause a few seconds. Top level, middle level, and then bottom level. So we're going to restart. We're actually not going to restart. We're going to leave as is. We're going to continue with this. So we're going to replace the yellow crystal with crystal number 5. So this yellow crystal here, this crystal here needs to be replaced. Search it to get the yellow crystal. And this guy is gonna, the guy shines upwards. This is how it looks like upwards. So let's see here, that's that. That's good to go. And then we have to climb up the north area. So we'll go up to the north area right here. There's a ladder. Put another crystal here to shine it to the other direction. There we are. So that's that. And then climb down. So we need to get to the number 7. So climb down to the middle floor. Anyway, all the way down south. We're going to get to. We're going to climb up the south ladder, which will allow us to get to the corner over there. We're down here. There we are. And then we have to be over there. So let's go over here. I'm sorry, it was super like laggy. So many stuff to render. There we are. I'm just taking out those. This is an obstacle-ish area. It's not too difficult. It's definitely less irritating than the wall shimmy, the wall support. Alright, so we have to put another mirror here. Mirror number 7. And that is going to go to, I think, downwards. Oops, hold on. So it should look like this. It should look like this on the map. And that, I think, shines it downwards, yeah. So now that shines it downwards. Let me get out here. Oh, come on. In the middle. That shines it downward. Alright, so now head downstairs again, and we're going to the bottom floor. So now we go down to the very bottom floor. Oops. Alright, the bottom floor here. So you get to the bottom floor, you have to head downstairs twice. Okay, over here. Oops. Over here. Climb down the south ladder over there. Head down to the middle floor. This goes to the middle floor. And then head downstairs using this stairway. And then head to the north west corner. You can see it's now open for us to enter inside. And we have to place one more mirror down here to redirect the light to the actually no, this is a pre-placed mirror, so it's already fixed. You can't change it, just change the directions. Boom, and then enter in here and then get the chest all over there. That's gonna be chest number 3. As you can see, Protect Family is literally your best friend. Who knows how I would be without this. And that will give you two mirrors and a fractured crystal, which is slightly different. So to exit, just similarly pass out, same barrier. There we are. There it is. And then change the direction, and now we're back to the outside. Okay. All right, chest number 4 is also involved with multiple different levels. There's a top level right there, middle level, and also a bottom level. Alright, so we're actually not gonna reset anything. So it's still the same setup we're working with. Very nice. We're gonna climb all the way up to the middle floor now. So head back to the middle floor and replace the cyan crystal with the yellow crystal. So middle floor here, and we're going to swap out this crystal over here with the take it and then put in the yellow crystal. There we are. And climb up the south ladder to the top floor and then head to the northwest area. So at mirror number 7, so all the way over here. So you see we have to, we're going to redirect the light now from 7 all the way down south. That's going to be that. The light should be red. So let me just see if it's red. Yeah, it's red. Yeah. There's like a crystal there that diffracts or something. Yeah. That's how you can figure this out. And it's gonna shine down south. Shine down south. Shine is down south. Oh, there's something right there. Search. So just move it down south. Yeah, anyway. So there was already a mirror. Oh yeah, I remember now. It was shining downwards to the bottom floor. So now just move it just rotate it to shine on itself, and head all the way to the other end. Now put in a new mirror, and that's gonna shine downward into the lower level. And it should look like this, like that. That's kind of like the long face is heading. The long side is facing the north. Yeah. And then we're going to now enter into the rope section. So head to the middle ground. Climb, this is a dead end, huh? Yeah, this is a dead end. I can't do anything here, this is a dead end. We'll head to the rope section and climb down to the very bottom. So that's through here. Alright, what the heck? No. This reminds me of the Brimhaven agility trap, which is very good for XP trading. But however, this is only 5 XP. The one inside the Brimhaven dungeon, the Brimhaven agility area is like 35 XP. Anyway, so climb back down to the middle floor. And then we're going to enter the rope section here. This is the middle floor. There we go. And then climb down. This is a safe spot. You won't be able to tap anyone. Climb down. So now we're at the very bottom level. Continue our way over here. You can see this is now open for us to take. Climb into, enter into here. And then search the chest for 1 blue crystal. There's a blue crystal and there's also a cyan crystal. Okay, chest number 5 is also involved, I think. There's a middle ground, also a lower ground. There's a middle ground. And there's also a lower ground. Actually, no, it's only middle ground. I forgot. Anyway, so that's pretty nice. Oh! This is the first half of chest 5, which is just repeating chest 1. So we have to get back to chest 1 and basically change out the crystal there. Alright, so we have to whoops, let me just reset the entire thing now. And to do this, to reset the entire thing will get us 10 mirrors and 4 crystals, so 14 inventory slots. I don't think I have that much right now. I'm just check. Hold on a moment. Give me a few moments. Alright, so here 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. I need one more. So I'm just gonna eat this to also heal up my restore. That's fine. You don't need that much food anyway. 2, 4, 6. Yeah, okay, cool. Pull it down. Yeah, it's gonna reset the entire temple to 0, and then just take all the items, everything. Boom. Okay. So we have to head our way back to chest number 1. So to recap, chest number 1. That's how it goes. Put the crystal here, shine it north. And then put this here, shine it to the west. To the west. Ah, come on, to the west. There we are. And put that there and shine it to the south. It's not south. There we go, south. Ah, man. And then use the yellow crystal over here. I dread having to cross this thing again, man. Such a pain doing this shimmy thing to the east here. Alright, hopefully first time is the trick. So, of course not. Alright, very nice, man, very nice. So, enter inside. Put the blue, not the cyan crystal here. So, blue crystal goes there, not the cyan one. And head outside. Alright, so that's the first half of chest 5. Alright, the second half is more involved. There's a top level, middle level, and bottom level. So let's head. So head back to the other side. We're going to take mirror number 4, and then turn mirror number 3 to shine upwards. So we're still at the middle level here. So 4 is now gone. It doesn't really matter if you fall down at this point. Just climb back up. So hopefully I don't. Oh, never mind. I spoke too soon. So anyway, come back here. This is the last chest. After this, we have to do the dark altar entrance. So very close to the end. Back to the middle floor. Anyway, all the way down south. Retrieve mirror number 4. Oh. I want to remove the mirror. Yay, alright, so hang your way over here. Alright, so I have to shine mirror number 3 downwards. Or I think rather upwards. Let's see here. Oh yeah, up, shine up. That is not up. That's up, yeah. There we go, that's up, yeah. Alright, so that's that. Climb up in the south area now. Alright, south area and to the top floor. This is the top floor. And there's a couple of things to do here. Climb up here. Put mirror number 4 on the other side over there. This is the top level. And that's going to shine south to redirect the light. Yeah, that's going to shine south. Oh man, come on. Nope, one more. Oh. Oh, come on, bro. I know what the most annoying creatures ever. Okay. Alright, that's one down. Alright, then head way down here. We're gonna put the fracture crystal, so this kind of white crystal, which will diffract the light in multiple different directions, and then put mirror number 5 here. And that's gonna shine, I think, up. I think that shines downwards. Yeah. Mirror number 6 is by the ladder. So over here, and that's gonna shine to the other side. Yep. And then the mirror number 7 is gonna shine, I think, downwards. Yeah, shines. That goes downwards. Yeah. Alright, and then climb down to we're going down to I think the bottom floor. Yep. I gotta go to the bottom floor, which has mirror number 8. So climb down the ladder. And then we have to head downstairs in the center, or I guess you can just shimmy down and fail to where floats your boat. Now once there, just a few more mirrors. Alright, and then head over here, right there. That's gonna go down to the south. Come on. Oh, nope. Let's try again. There we go. One more mirror to shine it to the east. There we are, and that unlocks that entrance. Whew. Almost there, everyone. Almost there. And then we have to I think this is no, this is not a fixed mirror. Yeah, you put another mirror in here. Yeah, mirror number 10. There we are, and then that will redirect our light there. And then we have this. Search the chest. That chest gives you 3 mirrors and 1 fractal crystal. Alright, so we're almost at the end. So this is the last light puzzle we have to do. Thank God. I just try to get some space from this dude and talk more. So to access the dark altar, we have to do some more steps here. This is what the top floor looks like. The middle floor looks like. And the lower floor looks like. The dark altar is on the lower floor, right in this westmost section. Alright, and we have to reset the entire puzzle. You need 18 inventory slots to do this last part, unless you want to like do it piecewise. Up to you. I'm gonna do one shot. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. So I need to use up 4 40s more. Okay. So that will restore some of my run energy. And drop all this here. Yeah, it's fine. I don't think there's any obstacle left to actually use the summer pies on. So I might as well just finish this off from here to do myself a favor. There we are, and then there's that's that. And then I'll just go here and just consume the last of my potion there, and then here we are. So pull lever, reset everything, boom. Take everything. Oh my God! Holy moly! This is a big one, man. Okay. So so we're still on the ground floor, the middle floor. There's 2 mirrors you have to set up. Mirror number 1 and mirror number 2. Still right now, mirror number 1. That goes straight there, and then this goes straight, I think, downwards. Yeah. That is gonna go downwards. That's not down. That's not down. That's not down. It's here. And that's downwards, yeah, that's downwards. That is downwards, okay. Oops, I'll see in a moment. And then we have to go downstairs to handle the mirror number 3 to 6 and some fractured crystals. Now we go to this is the bottom floor. This shines to the west. There we are. Use this fracture crystal. There's 2 different fracture crystals. Use the one with the light side on the west side. Boom, that does that. Head away up here. We're going to put mirror number 4. I think this shines upwards. Because we're already on the lower floor, so this has to shine upwards. There's no other way it can shine. Size up. Here, yep, there we go, it shines up, okay. Alright, head down there, use the other fracture crystal, the one with the light side south. There we are. Right there. And there's 5 and 6 to do. I think these both shine upwards too, yeah. Yep, and that shines upwards. And the other one also shines also upwards. Yep, okay. Okay, and that's that. Okay. Now we have to go to the top floor. Okay, top floor is right here. Head upstairs. We're going to climb up the north ladder. This is the middle floor. Climb up to the north ladder, which will then let's see, climb the north ladder and get to this area. Put the mirror there. Shine it to the west. Climb back down. So now we have to climb up again to the top floor using the south ladder. So this ladder is that ladder is really just for the mirror 7. Everything else is down here. Let's go down here. There we go. And then we have mirror number 8. So put that here. That's gonna shine into the west. There we are. And then mirror number 9. Mirror number 9. There we are, that shines it down there. And then mirror number 10 is going to shine it north. Come on. There we are, north. And then we have mirror number 11 on the other side. Whew, almost there, man. We're very close to the end. Almost there. And this shines it to the west. West. There we are. And put the blue, not the cyan crystal. You actually don't need a cyan crystal for the last puzzle. That's completely extraneous. Alright, 2 more mirrors, and then that's the end of this entire thing. What? That goes south. This goes south. There we are. And then midway through here, it's gonna go east. Straight into the middle. Boom. And that is that. That will now open the death altar. And then we just have to climb down to actually access it. Over here into the middle section. So this middle section actually has another downstairs. There we are, and then oh, I completely forgot about the yellow crystal. Shoot, the yellow crystal is on the middle floor. Dang, I completely forgot about this. Sorry, man. So it's not too bad. Just climb again. There it is. I completely forgot about the yellow crystal. So put this yellow crystal to here. This is the middle floor, yeah. Oh man, I have to go back to. Oh, I see. Okay, dang it. That sucks. Okay. Yeah, sorry everyone. So we have to climb back up to the the top of the floor here. Climb up here. So we can then see here. No. This is the middle floor. Alright, so there's the yellow crystal, which I completely forgot about. Put it there. Yeah, sorry. This is the middle floor. Boom, yellow crystal. So now we can then enter into the lower level here. So climb all the way back down to the lower floor. As you can see, this is now white, so we can pass through it. Sorry again for skipping the yellow crystal. Climb back down the ladder. This is the bottom floor. Bottom floor. And this is the bottom floor. So this is the lowest level. I confused myself. There we are. This is the lowest level of the entire temple. The level 0. Hide down here again. And then pass through this light barrier. There's also more shadows here as well. So yeah. Oh, okay. The dark altar is and then you need to like rotate this to right there. And that opens the entrance to the dark altar. once you enter inside, you have like a little like a cutscene thing here. So talk to this. Enter inside the dark altar. How did you get here? Funny, I can ask you the same question. I asked you first. I battled my way through hordes of shadows while trying to solve a huge maze puzzle. Light maze puzzle. I came through this hole in the back. There is an easier way into this area. Not so easy. A few of the boys and me set up a outpost at the other end of the tunnel, at the bottom of a huge cavern. The only way to get there is through caves riddled with traps. I know, that sounds familiar. Are you referring to the underground pass and the dwarven camp inside of it? Huh. You must be Timaeus. How do you know that? Clank told me about you, that you helped him get rid of Ivan. Huh. As you are Timaeus, I have an offer for you. As you are Timaeus, I'll make you an offer. I'll trade you one death talisman in exchange for something else, so you can access this death altar. Thanks, but I already have a death talisman. If you want another one, let me know. There's so this is the other entrance. So if you this entrance is leads into the last section inside the underground pass with the walkways and the temple and the lower level with the dwarven camps. I'll probably show you after I finish this area, but yeah, that's what it is. So alright, so once you have talked to Thorgay and learn about the secret passage back here, I'll probably show you right after I finish here. If you want to get the death talisman from him, you will need to bring him a bunch of like random items. It's completely randomized, so I don't suggest doing this. Anyway, if you do want to do it, please before you teleport out, make sure you switch to this. Make sure you redirect this light to the other side. Otherwise, when you try to re-enter again, it's basically locked in. You can't leave. So yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, actually, I probably won't show you where this entrance anyway. So yeah, and once you're ready, we're going to use the death talisman on the death altar, or equip the death tiara. These guys are just here. Use the newly made crystal on the death altar to imbue it, to empower it up. There we are. And we're almost done. Now we have to just replace the crystal to bring power back to this fortress. So we have to head back to the middle floor. There we are. So this is before you teleport out, just do this. Otherwise, you cannot re-enter here without having to redo the entire last puzzle. So that's, I don't advise doing that. We need to get over there. Alright, let's do this. Use this on this, and then that will recharge the safety protocols. Alright, that's good to go. And then we just have to leave back to Erwin. You can use the last of your teleport crystal. There we are. And then talk to Erwin. Good news, I did it. Good news indeed, man. That should stop anyone from entering for another 1,000 years. Alright, so not quite. It seems some dwarves have managed to find a tunnel in the back of the temple. Some dwarves? They have made an outpost in the underground pass. Interesting news. I will send an envoy down there to speak with them to ensure that we have all the accesses covered. Even so, I cannot see Lord Ironworth discovering this tunnel anytime soon. For now, we are good to go. There is no way he can immediately summon Zamrock. What happens now? This is not the end. The Ironworth forces will continue. However, with the temple secured, the main threat has been dealt with. I will let you know if there are further developments. For now, your work is done. I can't offer you much of a reward. However, I did have Eluded make this for you. It should allow you to bypass the temple's defenses. So this is the Crystal Trinket. 2 quest points, access to Death Altar, and 60,000 Judge XP. Alright, and that is what that is. To enter back into the temple through the Mourning HQ, I think you need to use this. Have this with you. Otherwise, you have to enter the backside, which you can do by entering the underground pass again. Entering the underground pass right here, this side. That will put you at the last level of the underground pass, and then just head your way down south and enter the cave below, and that will put you into the Dwarven camp area, and then through the Dwarven camp area, through the Dwarven camp establishment on the lower floor, you can enter into the tunnel, and that's another way to access the Death Altar.